Hey guys, it's Pony here. This is how I use Deadlock to kill people in rank. In this clip, you'll see one of the most tilting ults you can do for the enemies. And trust me, if you do it to the enemy, he'll be a little bit tilted. Anyways, my normal setup on A side Abyss is this. I place one sensor on the edge of this pillar here and one on the box here. Reason being is then I can just sit backside and peek off of each one. As if the enemies want to get onto side and take the space, they need to push towards these. And so I place it in a way where when I peek them, when they're stunned, I don't need to fight more angles at once, meaning I can get a kill and go back. As the stuns these trips give me make it easy to fall back and not have to full commit to a fight. Anyways, I placed my wall insta and just chilled backside as they used like a million hours of my life just to lose the round later. But hey, that's okay. After they commit, I noticed that I will not be able to hold site as they dump like every single piece of util they have. So I have to play retake. And so once we start playing retake, I kill this guy and you know, this guy gives me my final ult point, which is pretty cool. And here comes the tilting ultimate. So you know when a breach ults you, what does he usually do? He starts pushing towards you, right? Because he's kill hungry since you're stunned. So all you have to do is aim in his direction and use your ultimate and he will just walk into it, get no kills, and will have wasted a 9-point ultimate. Easy. By the time you're watching this, Valorant console is likely out. And a lot of you guys are probably going to use Wi-Fi to play it. But with Wi-Fi comes a little more ping and a little bit of packet loss sometimes, since there can be a mismatch of servers, which is not very fun. However, this is where the GearUP booster HyperRev comes in. HyperRev basically selects the most optimal server for you, which basically means that you will have less ping and a more stable connection, which basically means that you will have less packet loss, right? Which is very important when you're playing Valorant because you don't want this to happen.
Really?
It's basically one of the best gaming routers under $100 right now, and 2 complementary Ethernet cables are included, of course. Esports teams have also tried it, and teams like, for example, Exceed also have it on their FC24 like in game, which is pretty cool, honestly, because I used to play a lot of FIFA. So if you're planning on playing Valorant on console, definitely check out the HyperRev with the link in the description. Here you see a trap play I do in Lotus A side that works 99% of the time. And it basically guarantees you kills unless you get one shot while stunned, because stuns in this game are very balanced. To do the trap play, place one sensor here inside a tree so that when they open the door and push, they'll get insta-stunned. And one sensor on the outside here with a wall so you can get some peace of mind while you focus on tree solely. As they will have to destroy the wall and they will also get stunned when they try to run up towards you. So yeah, nice. Then finally, when they actually open the door, you grab at them right as they push in and play off of the sun. So yeah, good luck annoying your enemies on Lotus. Oh, I got 3 kills. I got 3 kills, guys. Oh my god, we're so back. Here you see a little bit on what to do on attack as Deadlock, since I know a lot of you guys struggle with it, as you guys always ask me on stream, so I thought I would go a little bit in depth on it. So basically, after taking control of choke points leading to the site, like for example here in Hookah, I try to always immediately wall one of the choke points so the defenders can't flood in onto site while we're clearing it, basically giving us a little bit more time and room to play with, as it's kind of annoying if you clear all of a site and then all of a sudden a guy peeks out and takes out one. So yeah. Then after clearing site and killing the guys in the game, I place my sonic sensors at the end of choke points leading to the site, so when they start retaking, it will stall them a lot, like what I do here with the sensors. Then you just play off the sensors and win the round. Also, all these clips are taken from my Twitch. Please stop by and say hi. Thank you. Additionally, you guys can use Gravinet as well to stall, like in this Lotus clip here, but I didn't use it here because I'm Sigma. I'm actually just dumb. A lot of you guys probably struggle with flank holding and like went to flank hold, so this clip here should hopefully explain it to you guys. Here we're playing sunset attack, but we're playing a bit slow, as you can likely see on the map. And right now we have 0 control of B and our spawn. So this likely means that there will be somebody flanking, or at least we should keep an eye on it. Now, there's 3 reasons why there could be a guy flanking right now on this round. Number 1 is what I just said. We have 0 map control other than A, so the defenders can grab a lot of space. Number 2 is, of course, we don't have any flank holding sentinels, so there is incentive for the enemies to flank. And finally, number 3, this is purely just based off of info in the game right now, but we have not seen Cypher yet, and it's been over half a minute into the round, so he's likely slow pushing our flank or something. And well, ding, 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 ding. After using my ultimate, I was correct. After taking out Cypher, we just need to finish the job, and round 1.
Nice. So I just
In this clip here, you'll see why Deadlock is probably one of the best sentinels on attack post plant. You can just stall so much. After taking A side, I go to wall heaven as I try to always wall early to deny the enemies the ability to flood retake. Then I place one sensor here and just wait for the enemies to push into my trap.
Oh, shit. I can smoke. Nice shot. You can hide. Heaven drop. He didn't. Good job, Lotus.
Here, we're playing Icebox Attack. One thing I do religiously on Icebox Attack is I try to always lurk a little bit, as 90% of the time the enemies flank as we don't have a killjoy, and Icebox is a really easy map to lurk on. However, this can also often backfire on you if your team dies early into the round, which often leads to you being in a mana disadvantage like I am here. Anyways, my Gecko dies and I'm now in a 1v4, so I have to play a little bit slow and try to isolate angles and isolate the 1v1s, as you see me do here. After taking out two enemies, Killjoy ults, but I also got my ult, so I know Killjoy would likely push up and grab space since I'm forced away from the angle. So I pop my ult and try to punish her from pushing up onto me. Now I'm left in a 1v1 and I know the last player has an op, so I try to first jump peek to bait out an op shot, but after that's not working, I decide to just say fuck it and jump down to try to take him out before he can get the shot off on me. In this clip, I'm doing the classic mid granite for Abyss so we can take some space. Then we try to actually grab the space and push up, as mid space on Abyss is really important. After our Sova gives us a god arrow, we basically have full control of mid, or I mean, we had full control of mid until the duelist do the classic duelist thing and go solo push and die, right? So me and Sova have to clean up the mess. After taking out Clove and Reyna, our spike gets dropped on the entrance towards A side, and Gecko is now definitely holding the angle, so I therefore try to crowd swing into the angle to throw off his crosshair placement. Now left in a 1v1, this is where Deadlock really shines. Now you might wonder, why do I throw my wall like this so far away from the side? And well, the reason is that this will give me an indication of if the ISO is going to come from this direction, as he kind of has to make sound to continue going onto site. So this will help me narrow down where he's going to come from. Anyways, after planting, I place a really good chip for post-plant clutches, which is this one here that activates when someone taps the spike. As in clutches, the enemies will try to bait you out by tapping the spike, right? So then I can just peek off of it if he's stunned, you know, because he made sound. But since he doesn't tap it, I can just hold the angle like this and wait for him to push into my crosshair because I heard him jump over the wall. Here, you'll see a really good way to use the ultimate if you have the option to, because like it basically guarantees round wins. Anyways, I'm just jump peeking A main as per usual, and nobody really goes my side. The life of a sentinel. I think they're afraid of my aura. Anyways, time is ticking and they haven't planted the bomb yet, and my team calls they're going B. So I'm gonna rotate, right? And with only 10 seconds left to plant, they will likely plant default, right? Because that plant spot is the safest on B side since it's isolated from the most angles, right? So I know that if I ult the plant right now, like if I ult on default, we will likely win because time will run out. So that's exactly what I do. And yes, while they can break it, they have to plant immediately after they break the cocoon. So I can just spam it, as he will have to plant in a really open spot for me. So yeah, easy round.
I'm gonna smoke.
Come back. Bro.
One HP.
Nice, one thing.
I think he's in market.
Good job. One HP.
The lobster. Because I saw that Gecko.
Oh, this you're gonna have to play retakes on this one. Two flashes right here. Nice, last one. Bring chance.
No, my aim, bro! Didn't get. How do I emote, bro?
Flash center.
I have Cypher.
Kill him, they're gonna break them.
They're not. Doesn't
They are. Be main, bro.
All these clips are taken from my Twitch. If you have any questions about Deadlock or anything, just type in the chat when I'm live, and I would really appreciate it if you guys followed. We're so close to 10K right now on Twitch, so if you have the option to, I would really appreciate a follow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.